So, let me tell you about this one night I had while working the graveyard shift at this tiny gas station out on Route 90. You know the type. Barely any customers, just miles of empty road, and the kind of darkness that swallows everything. I'd worked that shift 100 times before, so I wasn't really expecting anything out of the ordinary. But that night, that night was different. It started off like any other shift. I rolled up to the station, unlocked the door, and flipped on the lights. Everything seemed normal. Quiet, still, maybe a little too quiet. I couldn't shake this weird feeling like something was off, but I just chalked it up to being alone in the middle of nowhere. I mean, anyone would feel a little creeped out, right? So I'm going about my routine, stocking shelves, checking inventory, when I start noticing these little things. The lights flicker for a second, which is weird, but I ignore it. Then I feel this sudden chill, like someone opened a window, but all the doors are closed. I turn on the radio, hoping to fill the silence with some noise, but all I get is static. That's when I start hearing footsteps. At first, I think maybe a customer's come in, but when I check the security cameras, there's no one there. The place is completely empty, but the footsteps keep going, getting louder, like someone's walking around the aisles. I grab a flashlight and head outside, figuring it's just my imagination. But I'm also not about to take any chances. I circle the gas station, shining the light into the darkness, but there's nothing out there. Just the road stretching on forever. I go back inside, trying to shake off the unease, but it only gets worse. I swear things start moving on their own. A can of soda falls off the shelf. A door creaks open slowly, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see something. There's this figure standing just outside the window, barely visible in the shadows. I freeze, staring at it, but when I blink, it's gone. I try to call for help, but of course, my phone has no signal and the landline, dead. The footsteps start up again, this time louder, echoing through the aisles. I'm freaking out at this point, hiding behind the counter, my heart pounding like crazy. And then, the lights go out. Just like that, I'm plunged into complete darkness. I can hear my own breathing, shaky and uneven. And then the lights flicker back on. And there it is, the figure standing right in front of me. Pale skin, hollow eyes, just staring at me. I don't remember screaming, but I must have, because the next thing I know, I'm bolting for the door, sprinting down Route 90 like my life depends on it. I didn't stop running until I was miles away, and I never went back to that gas station. Whatever that thing was, it's still out there, lurking in the dark, waiting for the next poor soul to work the night shift on Route 90. And trust me, that's one shift you don't want to take.